Dan Mowdy right now has the head football coach Harry Gamble and the team captain Rick Lettieri of a football team that went 7-3 back in 1968. Here's Dan Mowdy to chat about that season.
Gary, it really was an amazing year for these Lafayette Leopards. They turned around a 4-5 season and really did some damage that second year of head coach Harry Gamble's career here at Lafayette College. Harry Gamble, always a privilege and a pleasure to invite you back to campus. Welcome to the Lafayette Sports Network.
Well, thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here today, especially with these great players.
You and these from way back, well, not that far, 1968, are here to celebrate 40 years of an anniversary of some very fine seniors and underclassmen who played for you in your second year at the helm here. What's so special about that year in your heart?
Well, you know, obviously it was a 7-win that season. It was the first time that there had been a season for another 13 years before there was another one. So it was a special season, and it was product of a great captain and Rick Lettieri and outstanding senior leadership. We did have very good sophomores and juniors. Good things. There's no Bobby Eddie Baker and Mike Miller, but at the same time, I think the soul of the team was that defense.
It was a tight unit with so many of those players showing up here. Ceremony. A little bit about the essence of the seniors. You didn't have too many seniors that year, and yet those are the guys that really pulled this team together.
Well, we announced he did, and the rest of the senior just jumped on board and provided what we needed, that impetus to have a good year. I really think they were tired of losing.
Harry, your football career is legendary. You coached here at Lafayette. You went on to the University of Pennsylvania, and then, of course, became the general manager of the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a long and winding road, though. Maybe you can tell us about the ups and downs a little bit.
Well, in this business, as all businesses, there's a lot of ups and downs. But if you have a lot of good people with you, you can overcome the downs and make the most out of the ups. And that's what we did here. And as I said, we talked about the leadership that we had. And I was very fortunate to be able to go from one opportunity to another and eventually end up in the National Football League. I mean, you got to be in the right place at the right time.
No doubt about it. Talk to us a little bit about the folks that you worked with at Philadelphia. Dick Vermeil was the head coach when you came on board with that team, and you became good friends with owner Leonard Tost as well.
Well, you know, Dick Vermeil was an outstanding coach and obviously got a little fatigued near the end of his career, and it was at that time that Leonard Tost asked me if I would like to help him in the front office with his daughter and himself were trying to run the club. And I said, well, give me a chance to think about it. And that was a dumb thing to do because Leonard Tost doesn't like you to think about things. He wanted you to make a decision right away. But fortunately, he gave me a day or two, and that's how I got into the front office, and it turned out to be a great decision.
No doubt about it. Harry Gamble, a legend here at college. We are so pleased to have you. Congratulations on that great year of 1968.
Thank you.
All right, let's turn to my left here. We have Rick Lettieri, the senior captain at school. Rick, what an interesting year. You guys, low in number of seniors, were able to turn things around, and you were determined that that was not going to be a losing season. Tell us a little bit about the pledge that you and the other seniors made at the beginning of that season.
Well, we'd faced, Lafayette had 7 losing seasons. So we were faced with a case where we had to really marshal the younger players and get them to believe that 7 or 9 seniors along with them could pull it off. So we were pretty committed. And but I like to tell people, because it's the truth, Coach Gamble was a difference maker. His year before gave us, I believe, the opportunity to step. Would have been under Coach Gamble's coaching.
You guys had some special awards that year to kind of keep inspired. I believe one of them was called Bad Cat.
Yeah. We had the normal best defensive, best offensive player, but then we had a Bad Cat award, and I won that award a number of because that was the one who played with the most spirit, the most inspiration, and really had an outstanding performance. So yeah, it was one of Coach Gamble's innovations in his coaching staff.
You know, one of the most interesting things I read in Katie here in the program for today's game was that you guys actually went out and recruited a senior out of the Lafayette student body to play his first year of college football.
He was a ringer, though. He'd been an all-state player Jersey who decided not to yet. And Gary Clark was co-captain of the team with Bob Zimmers the year after me, said, let's recruit this guy to play. We don't want any uncommitted guys playing for us. Well, to make a long story short, Gary convinced me I should meet with Bob. He and I put the stronghold on him and got him to come out, and he was an excellent player and made the difference for us.
I'll ask you real quick, Rick, what is your fondest memory of that winning season?
The fondest memory is Coach Gamble, I, and Gary jumping around in the shower with all our uniform on after we beat Kings Point for that 6th win of the season. It was a great experience.
And that locked up the winning season for the year. Congratulations again. What a great year, and what a great memory you guys are bringing back to this campus.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Rick Lettieri, senior captain, a defensive guy. Harry Gamble, the head coach of the 1968 team, class of '69 for Rick. Let's bring it back to Gary and John.